Man, FOMO is a real thing. I'm telling you.
Traptendo.
What is going on, guys? DJ Av here, and for those who don't know what FOMO means, it means the fear of missing out. And what I have in front of me right now is the MPC Live 2 Retro Edition. This is a special edition that is only sold at Zounds.com. I have the link in the description box. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link, and what I'm holding in front of me is a loaner copy that Zounds.com provided me with. So you know what I gotta do to keep this? Yeah, I'm about to do it.
Coronavirus!
It tastes very good, but I don't think they're gonna want this back. Anyway, so as you can see, Retro Edition means that it's like the retro MPCs, like the 2000 XL, the 2000, the MPC 3000, and the 60. It has that classic creamy gray look with the gray pads and the classic buttons. So yeah, it looks really nice, but is there anything else different about this? Well, I'm gonna tell you no. It's just a color and a layout and a palette change if you wanna use that type of description. But the price of this is, yeah. But the good news about it is Zounds.com breaks down the payments. If you want to do that, you can pay either $108.25 over 12 months, or in 8 months, $162.38. And that's cool. And the main reason why I say it's cool is you don't need a credit card. You could do that with your regular card, like your regular debit card. So that's one of the better things about Zounds.com that I really like. With that being said though, it doesn't mean that I don't want this thing, and it is very, very cool looking. Man. So I'm gonna compare this to my Live 2, and I'm gonna show you that there isn't much of a difference in what you will get. At the same time, yeah, I'm gonna let you decide in the comment section if this is dope or nah. Aren't these two lovely together? It's like ebony and ivory have met, and they are making a baby called the MPC 1 Gold Edition. Yes, that's actually a thing. I'm dead serious. And to give everybody a good look at how the MPC Live 2 Retro Edition looks like in comparison to the Live 2 that just came out not too long ago, yeah, everything in terms of its body shape and all that retains. And yes, one thing I did forget to mention on my original review is that you can add an SSD to it. So if you have a mechanical hard drive or a solid state SATA drive, then you could add one in there. And that's one thing I do recommend if you don't want to mess with the SD card slot. But the SD card slots on these are really good. That's one thing I want to do. I guess you already know that. I've already talked about it so many times on this channel. But yeah, I just wanted to show it off yet again. And I just wanted to show off the back here. You can see the classic AKAI Professional logo on the back, and everything from the IOs and all that still retains to how the MPC Live 2. And yeah, so if you want to learn more about the MPC Live 2, I have a review of that on my channel. As I go to the MPC Live 2 here, you can see how it looks on the back. Nothing much has changed. The new logo is on the back, of course, and that makes sense versus the old school version or the new old school retro version. And yeah, I really do dig the look. So here we are where I usually make my beats, and this is the top down view of the MPC Live 2 Retro Edition. And as you can see, display wise, it sticks out the most. And that's one thing I really like about it. It was kind of hard for me to deal with the MPC Live 2 and some of the things I had to do to the camera for everything to look very decent, including the screen. And that's like really important to me when I'm doing different things. Like, I don't know, if I had to pull up TubeSynth, which I had the whole menu and hit that. And you can see that TubeSynth is sort of visible right now. I could further adjust it, but I won't, you know, it's cool. The firmware is one of the things that I want you guys to understand. If you do want to purchase this, that you will have to update the firmware. You'll have to go into your info, of course, and hold shift and update. The firmware that you get on there is not 2.9, it is 2.7.1. So make sure that you understand that. And the first thing you'll need to do, like with all MPCs that you get, is to update the firmware so you can look at other things like the drum synth, which is the new hotness on the streets over here in the AKAI world. And yeah, you can check it out and enjoy it. And I'm gonna go into program edit here so you can see it. And yeah, it works just fine in here. Yeah, so the pad illumination looks great. Everything that you would expect for it to work, yeah, it works. It's just fine the way it is, and that's what I enjoy. So let's go ahead and cut the BS now and make a beat. Just making sure the starting endpoints match so that we have a good sample to chop. Sounding good so far though. And I'm gonna trim that. Process, discard, and then let's go over here to chop. You already know BPM chopping. You already know what's coming. Getting that 16 level. Here's the tune. You already know the deal. So, tell me how you feel about this retro edition of the MPC Live 2. I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comment section. I know this is going to be very popular with a lot of people, and if you are wanting more information, well, guess what? I already have a review of this thing, and you know, my opinions haven't changed. You know, the price point is a little higher, but I guess this is a custom build and it's provided exclusively by Zounds.com and AMS. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to find, and I just want everybody to get on it before it goes away. I talked to AKAI, I said, hey, you guys better do more stuff like this and make sure that you know that. And they was like, well, I didn't think it would be that popular. And I'm like, bro, it's been very popular to customize your MPC for years. I mean, mpcstuff.com. Yeah. But anyways, let me know how you feel in the comment section. I'm gonna make some more beats.